How to make online learning more effectively 8 useful methods. Have you thought about learning Mandarin or learning Cantonese online? Under the epidemic, we have more opportunities to study on the internet. When I am online, I can communicate with teachers and classmates in front of a computer, which is very convenient and very different from the classroom face-to-face teaching. But how to learn online effectively is a topic we should discuss. Here are some tips for adapting to online learning.
1. Create a study plan with a focus on it. Online learning requires a study plan, such as at the beginning of each week, assigning a timetable in a journal for each study progress you need to complete by the end of the week. This is one way to make sure that your study program can go ahead and keep it on track. In addition, when you will complete the learning progress, add a sense of success to yourself. You should always check the progress at the end of each day, and adjust the study plan during the rest of the week. That is, if there is something you can't catch up with, allocate additional time to review. At the same time, share your study plan with your family, friends, and be understood and given space as you review.
2. Preview before the lesson. If you want to take a good online class, you must do a good preparation before the class. At present, most English online courses on the market will have 3 links: before class, during class, and after class. The purpose is to let children combine learning and practice to form a complete closed loop of learning. Therefore, parents should start an online class before starting an online class. The preview work must not be ignored. In my opinion, the first and foremost key to the success of online classes is that parents do their own preparation work first.
3. Participate more in the online lesson. The participation of children in the classroom is another aspect for parents to consider. Generally speaking, the pre-class preparation is done well, and the children will be more confident in the process of class. For example, under one-on-one teaching, the teacher's teaching is more targeted. Basically, the one-on-one teaching method is actually mandatory to allow children to have a higher degree of participation. Most teachers like to interact with children. Therefore, parents should encourage children to speak up, so that children are not afraid of making mistakes. If it is not a one-on-one classroom, what should children do? If you want to know more, you can chat with me at the end of the article. 3. In class, ask questions if you don't understand. Questioning is the result of thinking, and effective questioning can train children to think independently and promote learning efficiency. Children are faced with teachers who teach in English, and many children have difficulty in asking questions. Therefore, this part should be solved during the preview. As I mentioned above, the children wrote down the problems they encountered before the class and actively asked questions in the class. On the one hand, they exercised the children's oral expression, and on the other hand, they also cultivated a good study habit.
4. Write down notes while doing online lessons. Take class notes frequently is a great way to improve online learning efficiency. Notes are the product of thought, and their role is to deepen understanding. For capable children or parents of younger children who can accompany the school, diligent taking of class notes will make online classes more effective. Most online teachers like to expand their learning based on the class content and ask some divergent and creative questions, which are not presented in the courseware, so note-taking is essential for this part of the content.
5. Study after the lessons. Review in time after class. Understand and be good at using various resources. After class, the learning tasks of children and parents are not over. Usually, it is homework and extra resources. After-school homework is a link that can expose children's learning problems the most. Basically, Children's lack of listening and understanding in class will be exposed in after-school homework. Let the child browse the courseware or watch the course playback to understand the content again. Additional learning resources are provided for overall learning planning. Many parents think that it is enough for their children to learn well in class. This kind of thinking is rather one-sided. For example, if the classroom content is mainly based on reading, but a good classroom teacher is not only limited to the text, the all-inclusive knowledge supplement and flexible questioning methods can make the whole teaching effect sublime to the best state.
6. Parents need to prepare for children learning materials. Why should children supplement reading resources, especially intensive reading? Because effective intensive reading work can greatly help children improve their vocabulary and sentence patterns. Once the child's vocabulary increases, his spoken language will also improve accordingly, but it should be noted that it is not enough to only improve the vocabulary, and the child can only use words and cannot solve the problem of communication and expression. The best way to learn words is to bring them into sentences, and the best way to learn sentences is to bring them into reading. Therefore, this is also my suggestion to add some reading resources to children who are studying well. But in fact, other courses with reading as the training goal, or parents want to improve their children's reading ability, the principle of intensive reading is universal. Learning not only tests the efforts of the children, but also the efforts of the parents. Learning to overcome difficulties for children is like playing a team battle. Not only must the main output be the main output, but also assistance is essential. This is especially true for online classes. The high-quality help and companionship of parents is the key to victory.
7. Participate in group discussions. Online learning does not have to be isolated learning. Actively participate in online discussions and group activities. Teamwork will greatly enhance your learning experience, provide you with judgments and perspectives on different options for understanding difficult-to-learn concepts, receive higher motivation for achievement, and help you review what you have learned, messages to complete jobs faster. Helping each other with your classmates in the process of online class learning, suggesting study skills and exchanging study notes and opinions will definitely help you reduce your study burden.
8. Manage time wisely. Maintaining strict deadlines is critical when taking online classes successfully. To ensure you have enough time to complete assignments and papers, create a timetable based on the due dates listed on the syllabus. Mark due dates on your timeline, including tasks and projects that will be added in the future. This way, you have the opportunity to start your research and prepare for a final date with a range of assignments. Use effective strategies in time management. Do more with less to prioritize your tasks. In conclusion, all in all, the benefits of online classes are self-evident, and this is a very convenient way of teaching. We hope that the knowledge and study skills we share about online classes in this article can help students better understand how to take classes online. Although the types of college online courses and assignments described above do not represent all possible types of courses and assignments, they are the most common.